I have a confession. I am guilty of this particular habit. It's one of the reasons why a lot of people hate their job. And it's when they have a leader that micromanages. Let me know in the comments if you have experienced this, or if you're honest enough to say that you relate to me and you've been that manager that was micromanaging your team. Welcome to I Hate My Job, Help. I'm Corel Pinder and I'm a brand strategist, and we design leadership development programs for leaders that are seeking to elevate their habits, their systems, and their mindsets. And today we're talking about micromanaging. And I have to admit that there was a season in my life where I did this. So I was a sales manager. And so my job as a sales manager was to make the sales, to stay on the phone and to have the sales calls with the various persons that may have been booking at the hotel. But that can be very taxing, and that can be a lot of, overwhelming activity if you're always on the phone. And another thing about why I micromanaged, even though there's no really excuse why you're doing it, is I wanted things done a certain way. And so I took it upon myself to make the sales call, then develop the proposal, develop the invoice, all of the paperwork that went behind working with this particular sales client. And this process was working fine for me until one day my director passed my desk and asked if I could see her in her office. So I went into her office and she asked me why I was not on the phone. I said, well, I was able to land a client that was interested in having a proposal, so I'm in the process of developing their proposal. She said, your job is not to develop the proposal. Your job is to make the sale. You should be on the call at all times making sales. Your assistant should be doing proposals and writing up invoices. And that's when I replied, well, she's never done a proposal or an invoice for me. She said, well, that's the problem, because you are micromanaging and deciding what she can do and what she can't do, and overseeing things in a way where you're not giving her the independence to learn how to do it on her own. That was my first lesson in succession planning, and a very strong lesson in leadership. If you are a leader, your team should be able to execute the things that are in front of you, whether you're there or not. And I had to learn that day that if I wanted to be a leader that was excellent and had great habits and systems and change the mindset that no one can do it as great as me, then I had to change something. There's a saying, if you don't change, then nothing changes. And so I had to learn that I had to change. So whether you're on the end of struggling with micromanaging your team, or you're under a leadership that has micromanagement, I want to encourage you to adopt this morning habit. Now, this habit, I heard Oprah talk about this years ago, and it's writing 3 things you're grateful for every day. It has been studied that being grateful and writing the things that you're grateful for is known to change your mood. So if you're dealing with a leader that's micromanaging you and you want to make sure that you walk into your office in a better mood, write the 3 things you're grateful for when you wake up in the morning. If you are a leader that's micromanaging, write the 3 things you're grateful for. That will help you to stop hovering, because when we hover, it's really our ego, and it's really the fact that we're in a performance mode of wanting to prove that we know how to do something better than somebody else. And so I want to encourage us to get to a state where we're not in a performance mode, but we're in a gratitude mode, and we're saying what we're grateful for. So that is your tip today, and I hope that it helped. And if it did, I want to encourage you to go in the caption so you can join our newsletter, so you can get videos like this sent to you weekly. And remember, don't just watch it, I want you to implement it, because it's time to elevate.